10 weeks into diving every week in 2026. So there we go, week 10. Now this video isn't quite what I expected it to be, but in my opinion it was pretty good, had some great dives. So firstly, this is starting off in the northwest. Planned to go out with my little brother, however he was unwell on the day. So ended up going out with Justin, just for a quickie, get some fish for the week. And there's a magpie, nice stone shot, always good to get a stone shot. Viz wasn't the best, so it's not terrible, but this summer we've been blessed with some amazing viz on the north coast. There's Justin with a nice sea sweep there. Another beautiful fish. And I'm heading down for another crack, so I've got one magpie perch. Haven't shot many magpie perch the last few weeks, so nice to bag one of those. And I had some idea of some things I wanted to cook with magpie perch anyway, so always good to get one. Here I am looking around, not seeing much, but then something's just diving, swimming right at me, just cruising. It's like, hey, I want to come around for dinner. And I thought, well, I've already got one in the bag, but look at that broadside. Is there anything else? Nah, be rude not to oblige this fella. So, second stone shot, pretty happy with that. Pulled the trigger twice, got 2 stone shots. Beautiful.
Hit the maggie.
I was stoked to get those 2 fish. First meal I had planned was...
Okay.
You bit sunburn
Oh, maybe.
on their neck. Yes, no.
Come the weekend, I met up with Kieran and Sean for a mission over to Maria Island, so that was really cool. I've never been over here, never actually stepped foot on the island, and this was my first time diving it, so I was pretty excited. It was an absolutely gorgeous day up there, and the water was pretty nice. We had about 10 to 15 metres viz for most of the place, which was gorgeous. And very fishy, so you've got sanctuary zones there, which obviously you don't spear those, but wherever you've got sanctuary zones you've always got good healthy fisheries nearby, and given the restricted access to get out there, yeah, very good fishery. So there was some squid just checking out my flasher. I probably should have just pulled the trigger on them. I don't like shooting them straight side on because I always miss. I try to shoot them from above if I can, and now I've got some where I'm above, however they can see me and they're not too happy. So I did have the sun in front of me, which isn't the best idea, but yeah, I was throwing the flash, having some fun, seeing some squid. Yeah, couldn't get onto them that day. That's alright, Kieran and Sean both shot a squid, so there was squid captured. Here I'm going down, there's a goatfish. I don't know if you saw him to the left. The wrasse are all hanging down around the flasher. But I thought, okay, let's grab the flasher, spin around and see if I can see this goat still. And there he is. And a terrible shot. Completely missed the goat. That's right, they're not the biggest fish in the world. This time I've gone down without the flasher. There was plenty of fish here and I figured I didn't need to keep throwing that thing. I didn't see any more squid for a while, so I thought, okay, I've spooked them already. So go down, no flasher, just checking out what's about, and there's a nice goat. Got this one, beautiful. Wasn't the best shot, however, the shot was a bit of a high shot. Luckily, I did land it. So you can see there, it would have tore off very easily if I was a little bit less lucky on that dive. Yeah, very beautiful spot. This around this island. So this sand edge near this reef was just gorgeous. There you go, I've cracked the flasher out again. No squid. There's a wrasse. And there's a little jackass morwong or terraki. I wasn't going to shoot him there because I really don't like shooting rocks if I can avoid it with this gun. So instead I just shot and missed. At least I didn't blunt the spear, I guess. So going down for another drop. Wanting some redemption after missing that jackass. And what's that swimming in? A jackass, no rocks behind him. Lovely. Hadn't shot a jackass for quite a while, so I was pretty stoked with that. Back down again in this spot. It was just such a great spot. A little bit of movement there, just enough to keep fish moving around. Lots of big silver sweep there. Normally silver sweep are quite small, but it seems like they're a little bit bigger over at Mariah. And there's another goat that happened to come in front of me. Nice. Love a goat.
Go silver drummer.
Ooh.
Huge.
Yeah.
Sweet city here too. He's gutting a fish.
I'll just got it. Yeah, there's some big silvers, man.
There's a big silver drummer and there's another big silver sweep there too.
Yeah, there's some huge ones, eh?
There really were some huge silver sweep out here around Mariah. Possibly even state record size silver sweep. There you can see a few there, big models. Under this rock, there's a lovely long snout boarfish, so no spearing them, but you're allowed to look at them. Very cool fish. See a few large silver drummer under there too. So they're just hanging out. There's some more silver sweep, black drummers over the back. Here's another hole, hanging out with big marble fish, a little band of boorwong, plenty of little silver sweep hanging about. Very fishy rocks. Yeah, they were cool to scout out. Here I'm quite shallow, just checking out some zebra fish. If I remember correctly, I had a little draft board sneak up on me at this point. So see if you can spot him. My camera is aimed a little high at the moment. But yeah, I'm just casually looking at what's around. Boop. There we go. He got me. Spooked the crap out of me actually, because he come right into me. Here we go, going for another drop. Check out these silvers. So this is the silver sweep. Just really big schools. So most places in Tasmania, when you see these guys, they're very small. Like each of these is probably would be considered a large silver sweep anywhere else in Tassie, I'd imagine. Some of these are quite decently sized. Again, they're not huge fish, they're not trophy fish, but yeah, very good for the species. And yeah, I took that one. Thought it was a pretty good sized fish.
I think I made a boo-boo.
What's that?
Let's go to the back of that cave.
Well, I thought that could be a state record silver sweep.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I was just looking at trying to get the biggest one. Yeah, I'll leave the guts in. That's a record. Oh, help you try to get your spear, mate.
So yes, the worst thing about shooting fish in holes is sometimes those holes can get a bit tight and your spear can get stuck, especially if that flopper engages. So here I'm just trying to yank it out, having a crack. Not coming out at this point. And there you can see the drummer, it's gone white.
Second.
Might be stains there, that one, I reckon. See the fish though? How white it is.
Yeah, that's weird.
It must have just changed colour when I shot it, I don't know.
Oh. At albino black drummer.
We decided to go down on the opposite side of this rock and just poke the spear back through the cave. So the flopper had engaged, and by poking it through, hopefully we could reef it loose. Now, it's always fun shooting fish in caves. However, you do risk getting your shaft stuck if you do that. So for anyone that's been watching these Dive Every Weekend 2026 episodes, you would have seen the episode with the octopus. Shafts can get bent.
Winner!
Nice. I made the right decision.
Oh, it's still sharp too!
Oh, even better.
What an adventure!
With the shaft recovered, it was time to do some more dives and check out some more fish. So here I'm looking at some zebra fish. So I do enjoy a zebra. These zebra fish weren't too big, but still not bad sized. And that one, I just waited till he didn't have the rock right behind him. Not bad. This was really exciting. So these are Snotty trevally. I've never actually seen these guys before in the water. So I was a little bit excited seeing these guys. I did get a bit, it might not seem like I'm excited, but I was very excited at this point. I've tried to stay calm. Just go down, grab a bit of weed and get side on. And realistically, I think most people would get a shot like this pretty easily, but I did not get it. I think I was a little bit excited, shot a little bit high. I don't know if it's that little black eye on the side of it that was taunting me, I don't know, but I did a pretty terrible job. Anyways, they come in again, and I decide to dive down. I should have taken a surface shot, because by the time I go down, they are not there. So you might be able to see them out the back there. Pretty far away. I might have been able to get one, maybe, but I did not pull the trigger. So no Snotty trevally on this day, but I am keen to try to get one soon. Here Kieran's done a drop. He says, hey, I'm going to get that terraki, that jackass. He might have been a little bit cocky, decided to chase it rather than sit and wait for it to come back. He pulled the trigger, but he didn't land that fish, unfortunately. That was fine though. We all got plenty of fish on that particular day. It was a really good day of spearfishing. This is the next spot we got in. I just took a look at this cave. It was pretty gnarly. Hear lots of noises through it, so I don't know if there was blowholes or whatever going through, but it was pretty cool. Here Kieran's found a bastard trumpeter. Taking a shot on that. Not a bad fish. So we didn't see too many of them. Doesn't seem like there's many around. Normally it's just solitary big ones that we've been seeing lately. And I think that's, well, I can't say for everybody, but from my experience it's been all the coast, been single solitary ones, no big schools of little fish. So who knows where they've gone. This is a cool drop, lots of fish, leather jacket, been a morwong. Look up through this hole. Barber perch, silver sweep, boarfish, and that was a sea sweep that I shot. So I do love my sea sweep, very tasty. One of my staples, that fish. Here we've got some jack mackerel absolutely going to town on the guts of that sea sweep that I just cleaned up. And I'm using the Scorpia. So if you watched the previous episode, I've got a new shaft that wasn't holding the bands back well. I've grooved it out a bit and it's working a little bit nicer. So that's what I shot the silver sweep with just before. Going down and checking out these little jack macs. Cool little fish. Didn't pull the trigger on this drop. I did end up taking one, however the camera died before I got that shot. The Scorpia is shooting nice and accurate with the spear. There we go, silver sweep caught yesterday. Reckon that's a state record. Not a giant fish in any way, however that's got to be a state record. If you think you can beat it, go for it. All these nice and exotic fish, and I've gone straight for the good old crispy skin sweet. Beautiful staple.
Oyster and steamed fish. Bone broth. Tom yum. Tom yum.
Coconut and walnut crusted fish with a mango and pineapple salsa. I can barely say that, I'm salivating so much. Couldn't help myself, went again. Yesterday was jackass morwalk. Tonight is zebrafish. Yummo. Just gotta say, this is a really, really good dish. I'm thoroughly enjoying it, and I'm gonna chuck the ingredients and recipe down in the comments. So if you're keen to try this out, might make a video cooking up later, but yeah, it's absolutely specky.